Hey, this is John Kronka, middle school teacher here at Berthold, and you're listening to the Bomber Buzz Podcast.
It is a great day to be in the Bomber Nation, and we are excited to be back here on the Bomber Buzz. Welcome, everybody. This is Principal Jacob Jenkins, and I am joined here, as usual, with our Dean of Students, Mr. Paul Rudolph. Paul, welcome back.
Yeah, it's great to be back, I think. I mean, it's awesome to be walking up and down the halls again and seeing all of our students smiling and getting ready for another great year. It's been an exciting first 7 days.
It sure has, and it's gone by really fast.
Before you know it, we'll be talking about Christmas.
Yeah, it goes fast. We've got a great episode up for you here today. It's just a shorter one. We're going to meet Jayden Wertzema. He is our social studies teacher this year in the high school. We do have some new staff here. If you come to the school, you can meet Mr. Jayden Wertzema, social studies, and Miss Haley Philippek is our new ag teacher. If you haven't met her, make sure to say hi. We'll have her on a future episode. And in the office this year, if you've been to the school, you've seen Mrs. Melissa Shep. She's our new office secretary. So just a few changes going on here at the school to be aware of. So, Paul, although we kind of start slow with activities, it ramps up pretty quick.
It will ramp up. Obviously, we kick off tonight, with the fall sports activities with football going to Kenmare. But then next week it's still kind of quiet. It was a different year, right? We started school maybe a little bit earlier based on the calendar. But then the way everything else was, the girls volleyball didn't start practice until just this Monday, which we'd already started school, which was not common. So yeah, next week it'll be football Friday night against West Hope, Newburgh, Glenburn. And then, the following week, right after Labor Day, boy, we kick her off and she gets moving. Homecoming week, and the girls play home at Tuesday night and Thursday night. And she'll be once September hits,
that's
we're
right.
moving.
We're in. Speaking of homecoming, that is the 3rd through the 6th of September. And, we're doing our regular stuff. We have coronation at 9 a.m. on the 4th.
9 a.m. on Wednesday.
And then the parade will be on the 6th, Friday morning at 10 a.m. and Battle of the Bombers at 1 p.m. The public's invited to attend all of those. So if you'd like to see coronation or if you'd like to be in the parade, please let us know. We'd love to have you as part of the parade. Or if you'd like to watch the Battle of the Bombers, you're welcome to come and enjoy that. And those are some pretty fun activities here.
They sure are.
We got some other cool stuff going on here next week. Preschool kicks off on August 27th. So we'll have our youngest. We've got a real nice class size. Right now, preschool is at about 20. So
Oh, that is good.
yeah, that's pretty great. Mrs. Lottie is going to be our preschool teacher this year. And we're very excited to have her doing preschool, and then she'll be doing title. On the 28th, we are kicking off with a meeting, the play. So any student 9th through 12 can be a part of the play. This year we're doing a show called Who Killed Elvis by Craig Sodaro. This is a murder mystery in a small little cafe hotel where Elvis once visited. They're holding an Elvis impersonator contest, and someone dies, and it's very mysterious to figure out who died and who got killed, or who killed the person that died. So we kick off our first meeting on the 28th with that. That'll be performed the weekend before Thanksgiving. And then school pictures are on the 29th. And we're in the afternoon this year. So in the past few years, we've done our pictures in the morning. This year, I believe we're in the afternoon. And so for times and things like that, you can contact the office, Mrs. Shep. All the payments are online this year. And forms should be sent out home with all the students today. So you should have that picture form. Looking way far ahead, our first early out is September 11th. And so just keep that in mind. And then we do have a community announcement here from the Carpio Fire Department. Something to put on your calendar for September. They have their 75th anniversary gala here on Saturday, September 14th. There'll be a parade at 5 o'clock with a dedication program. They have family activities like a dunking booth, wagon rides, touch a truck. Their annual gun raffle is going on. You can buy tickets. They have them available on their Facebook. And there is a street dance from 8 until 12 with Too Old to Stand playing. Also, they'll have food at the Senior Center from 4 until 12 on that Saturday, and then a pancake breakfast on Sunday the 15th. So that's coming to you in Carpio from the Carpio Fire Department. If you have an announcement you'd like us to make, an event coming up in our community, we're happy to let people know about that as well. Just go ahead and send that in to us. So we got tons of activity going on in the halls. We got kids everywhere in classes learning. It's pretty exciting to be back, and we're pretty happy to be back here on the Bomber Buzz. Paul, anything to say?
One thing I failed to mention is that just with the way homecoming worked out this year being early, we had to order T-shirts prior to, just so that the kids could get them on the homecoming week. So we had to order T-shirts. We kind of went with the same order we had last year, but it could be a scenario where we might have a medium instead of a small, or a small instead of a medium, or a large instead of whatever. So we sure hope that the community bears with us there, and we'll go students first and try to accommodate them to the best of our ability, and then we'll roll with adults that order T-shirts. And the order forms will be coming out early next week, and we sure hope that you still get your T-shirt and enjoy the festivities.
All right, well, thank you, Paul. Coming up next, we've got Jayden Wertzema. We're going to meet him, our social studies teacher, on the Bomber Buzz. United Agronomy's mission is to improve the lives of their patrons and their families by offering data-driven solutions that fit each individual acre. From its start with a Berthold office location in the year 2000, United Agronomy has grown quickly to 4 locations in Berthold, Ross, Parshall, and Williston, and continues to expand their partnerships and offerings. From soil testings and crop scouting to custom spray application and fertilizer delivery and more, United Agronomy offers you the farming solutions you need to get the most out of every acre while exemplifying our small town values. Make sure to visit their website or give them a call to find out how they can help you. United Agronomy is a proud sponsor of the Bomber Nation.
Hi, I'm Dawn Eide. I'm the business teacher here at Berthold, and here's your fun fact for the week. Did you know that the and symbol on a keyboard actually has a real name? It's an ampersand. Now you know.
We are back here on the Bomber Buzz, and joining us right now is new social studies teacher, Jayden Wertzema. Jayden, welcome to the Bomber Buzz, and welcome to the Bomber Nation.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're really excited to have you here with us. So let's just kick her in. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure, absolutely. My name is Jayden Wertzema. I'm from Breckenridge, Minnesota. If you haven't heard of Breckenridge before, it's about an hour south of the Fargo-Moorhead area on the Minnesota side. That's the east side of the Red River. I came from a high school very much like the Berthold, very small agriculturally based community, just like here in Berthold. So although I'm coming a little ways away from my home, obviously about 5-6 hours away, I really feel like I'm right at home here. I really feel like I fit in with this community, a community that has a lot of the same values that I came from. So I really enjoy being here. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, we're pretty excited to have you here. So tell us a little about, like, where did you go to school? Sure. What's your degree? And how did you find Berthold?
Absolutely. So I graduated, I finished my high school career in the spring of 2020. So as we can all imagine, that was an interesting time to finish out high school. I got my high school diploma out my car window, and then we drove away. So that was a very interesting way to wrap up my high school career. I did my first 2 years at NDSCS in Wahpeton, the North Dakota State College of Science. I just got my generals done and really enjoyed my time there. I made a lot of lasting friendships there in Wahpeton, North Dakota. And then I finished out my 4-year degree at the Minnesota State University of Moorhead, and I have my social studies education degree there. And how I got to Berthold, it's pretty simple. You know, I was looking for opportunity. I knew coming out of college, I wanted to teach on the North Dakota side of the border. I personally believe the state of North Dakota holds a lot of the same values that I grew up with in my hometown. And so really it was just a question of, what's available. And, Berthold had an opening here, and, I had my interview and I really liked this school, and obviously they liked me. And yeah, that was really that simple.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty simple. It was a good, but you were definitely a guy that handled yourself well, seemed self-aware, have a passion for teaching history and all the different things that go along with it. So we were very excited to offer you the job and get you involved.
Thank you.
Jayden, tell us, what are some things you like to do?
Absolutely. With my free time, I enjoy what I would imagine most of us enjoy doing, and being outdoors. I really enjoy hunting and fishing. I'm growing up in Minnesota. I love deer hunting. I loved waterfowl, game hunting, any type of hunting, just getting outside of the house, especially living up here in the Midwest when you have to be in your house for, sometimes 6 months out of the year when it gets so miserably cold out. I really enjoy spending as much time as I can outside. And my summers, I enjoy working outside, whether that's with my family. We have a construction company, so I enjoy working with my family and my brothers, or, just anything really outside of the house, just to get outside. I really enjoy it. I have animals at my parents' place in Breckenridge. We have our farm animals. We have cats and dogs and things like that. And I really just enjoy being outside. I am newly married. I have a wife living with me in Minot, and she works in Minot as well. So, just a lot of changes all happening in life all at once, but it's really exciting.
That is a lot. So now, Jayden is our social studies teacher, and so you have, remind me which classes you're teaching this year.
Yep, I have 2 sections of U.S. history. I teach U.S. history to my 8th graders and then my juniors. And then I also have government with my seniors. And then I also have a citizenship class with my freshmen. And then finally this fall, I introduced a new class, an elective class that I'm having a lot of fun with my students teaching. And that's looking at the history of modern warfare. So it's basically taking a look at how warfare has changed and evolved since the beginning of humanity. And basically, we're going to wrap it up with present-day modern warfare. So we're literally starting at looking at some of the first weapons like sticks, and then sticks and stones, and going all the way up to modern military technology.
Sure.
So I'm having a blast with my students so far with it.
So what really drew you to history? Like when you started your educational career, what made you click, I want to teach history?
Well, I would imagine like a lot of social studies teachers, I had my own social studies teacher in high school. I had a few of them actually that were a huge impact on me. They had a huge impact on not only my love for social studies, but my love of teaching it to others. And I really enjoy looking at our system of government of the United States. What is the founding principles of our democracy, and what is really the root of our nation? I really enjoy looking at how careful our founding fathers were in creating this country, and how that has evolved today. And a lot of people don't realize even some of the very, very careful decisions that our founding fathers made really made our country into what it is today. And so I really enjoy looking at that, and I enjoy looking at how has the United States worked with other countries along the world. What areas have we done well, and what areas do we need to improve so we can look to the future and hopefully have a better record.
Do you do any activities, or have you coached anything?
I have not had any coaching experience. When I was in high school, I was involved in cross country and track. Okay. So running is definitely something, I have an interest in, of course. Other activities, I like going to the Y and Minot, and exercising with my wife. She was a competitive swimmer, and I just like running or weightlifting or just anything to get moving. So, yeah.
That's great.
That is good stuff. Very good stuff. Well, I know the kids are excited about having you, and we're excited about having you, and it's been a good start so far, and we plan on nothing but the best.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, Jayden, it's great to have you a part of our school. If you want to come and meet Jayden, he's here Monday through Friday, right down in the social studies room. He'll be happy to talk with you. Jayden, once again, welcome to the Bomber Nation. Stay tuned. We got more coming up. Birdsall Grain and Seed is a farmer seed company. They specialize in seed sales and feed grade and seed conditioning. Birdsall Grain and Seed strives to provide the best and newest varieties that are conditioned to meet their high standards. As a family-owned company, they live their core values of quality, integrity, service, people, and trust. Their motto, a farmer's seed and agronomy company, reminds us daily that their business is built around satisfying the needs of their customers with information they have learned over a long legacy of their own farm. Birdsall Grain and Seed is a proud sponsor of the Bomber Nation. Thank you for listening to the Bomber Buzz, the Bomber Nation podcast. We have lots of great things coming up this year. We plan on interviewing our senior spotlights again this year so that you'll hear from each of our seniors. Our teachers are each going to be interviewed, so you'll get to meet our new and veteran teachers, and we have all sorts of other great things going on throughout the year that we'll be able to hear about and interview and things like that. If there's anything that you would like to hear about, please let us know. Or if there's an event or something that you'd like us to let other people know about, we're happy to spread the community news. This podcast can be found everywhere that your podcasts are. We ask that you give us a follow, like, and subscribe in whatever format you're listening to be able to hear all of the updates from the Bomber Buzz right here. Our plans are to release a new episode every Friday throughout the school year. Thanks for listening. We hope you have a great week. And here taking us out, as they did last year, is the Berthold Band with our school song.